Hey guys, it's I Kill You here, and I'm back again with you today on this creative world to bring you another tutorial. And I hope that you guys enjoy this and find it useful. So let's get on with it. All right. So in my Let's Play with World, I was considering the fact that we throw a whole lot of things away from our fishing farm. There's a lot of bows and a lot of fishing rods and bowls. And I realized that recently they updated these items. As you can see, these bowls are cooking the fish. They updated these items to actually work in the furnace. So the bowls cook fish, and the bows will cook fish, and the fishing rods will cook fish. And I've created this system here to sort those things out and direct them into the furnace so that we can cook our fish as we AFK, and we can cut down on our trash um, as we go along. Now, of course, you may want to keep some bows and fishing rods and things. What I'm talking about with this system here is having, you're already prepared with that. You've already got the the bows and the fishing rods that you want from it, and now you're just kind of looking to clean up a little bit. And this system will do that. Through this system, we will. Through this system, we'll be able to sort out all the things that we want to keep and get rid of the things that we don't. And I've AFK'd a while. I've got a few items in there. I've also placed a few, but in this chest in my hand, I'm going to add in some items that are usually pulled through when we're fishing. So here's the regular fishing items coming through the system, and some of the more important ones that we want to look at is what happens when a book comes through the system, or boots, or leather, or any of these things that we don't normally use. So as you can see, we came down here and all these items are locked in this hopper. This hopper here is ran up through this system here. If we come to the back, we see that we have a non-stackable item filter running off of the input there. And so all non-stackable items will come straight down through here, and they'll fall in this hopper, and they'll wait to be checked in to this system. So if they will go into the system, they will go in, and if not, they will sit there until a fifth item enters the hopper, at which point this system here will unlock this hopper, allowing items to fall through again. So we will always have 4 items in this system once we're running again. So that gives the items in the system time to check and see if they'll go in. Of course, if we're full with bowls, items won't go in. And so we will get some fishing rods down in the bottom, um, but not nearly as many as we normally would. Right now, I have placed extra bowls in the system because the quantity I put in here, and from testing earlier. So normally you won't have 60 bowls sitting here. You'll have maybe a bowl and then fishing rods ready to come in the system again. So all right, we're going through the string back to fish again. So all the items that aren't stackable will either be sorted out. Let me show you what we got going on there. This filter here is for the raw fish. This one's for the salmon. And if we come around to this side, we see that the raw fish and the salmon both come into this chest here and are directed straight to the hopper. This third filter, the third filter is the bowls. And so the bowls come straight down around the salmon and filter right into the furnace. So now we're out of things that will cook. Mean to do that, excuse me. All right, so what happens with items that don't fit in those categories? They all end up over here in the overflow chest. So those items should all stack. And now we're getting salmon, so we should see salmon appear in the chest. And if you're concerned about it, you can always add an extra chest to the fish, and they shouldn't overflow that way. Because what's going to happen is you're fishing here and you've got a luck of the sea 3. You're going to be getting a lot of fishing rods and a lot of bows. And so, may not cook every fish all the time, but it will cook a lot of them. So once the salmon's gone, we're going to get bottles. And as you can see, it doesn't really matter what stackable item, a non-stackable item it is, it will still be filtered out the same way. It will be checked by the furnace, and the furnace never lies. We're getting bowls again, as you can see, because I had a stack coming through. So let's look down here. See, we have books down here, so your books are never going to be lost. Your water bottles are going to end up here. Your boots are going to end up here. And now all you got to do is walk up to here, grab your boots, grab your saddles, toss them in your garbage can, and move along your way. And this system really shouldn't overfill during an AFK session. So let's get started with the build here. First thing you might want to do is start with 3 chests, 3 double chests like this, and grab out your hopper and feed hoppers into the back. And directly on top of here is where we want our furnace to sit. So we want a furnace there, and into that furnace on each side is going to be a hopper. That's a good start. All right, then underneath here, we also know that we want a hopper feeding there. A hopper like so. A chest. And so we know that that hopper also goes in there like that. That should be there. And we have to come straight up off of all these one more. All right. Grab blocks, and we're going to come out like this. Then we're going to take hoppers again and face them directly into the block like so. Come underneath on these 3 here, and I'm going to make this shape just like this. Just follow exactly what I'm doing right now. Go ahead and take out torches and place them all 3 like that. Grab repeaters and redstone dust. Come out the top here and take these 3 blocks back out. Put your repeaters all in, and then replace those blocks. I'm going to come up with your redstone dust and put them everywhere you see me put it, just like so. We're also going to grab a comparator out, and you put comparators on all 3 just like that. Now you're going to get your block of choice back out, and you're going to come up 1 block and make the exact same pattern again. Just like that. And again, a repeater there, a comparator here, redstone dust out the back. Now we're going to come out this end just like that, and I'm going to put hoppers facing into one another, facing that block, and then actually come out 1 more hopper, excuse me, 1 more hopper like that. Put chest going down, that, our hoppers into each one of those. come out that way. That way we can build our fish farm on top of that. Right, then we're going to come right here and we're going to put block there and there, like that, there, and one there, making that shape just like so. Come up to the top there, put your comparator, right click it to put it in subtraction mode. Bring a repeater there. Ports on the other side of the block, and then we're going to come out, make a shape just like that, come out too. Should line up with the drop on that redstone. We're going to bring redstone all the way out to the end. We're going to bring a lever, turn the lever on. Go. Quick little double check of the system here. All right. Now, all that we need to do now is we need to make sure that we have at least, I'd say around at least a stack of raw fish. Fill up our filter with a stack of raw salmon. Stack of bowls, just like so. Already working correctly there, and that will run. So guys, this is the system all done, and it's fairly simple and yet kind of complicated all at the same time. So guys, let me know what you think about it, and if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be glad to get back with you, and guys, let me know how it works for you if you build it. This is I Kill You here, and I'm signing off again from another tutorial video. Check me out on the next one. Goodbye.